Hello and welcome to the video with me, Winner Android, with another video of Weekly Andrew, in which, to be honest, I don't think this video is actually going to be as long as what they've been last few weeks, considering I've been able to kind of make these videos longer and actually kind of have them around 20 minutes and everything. But I don't think that's going to be the case this week, because I honestly don't really have that much to talk about besides the two anime that's ended this week that I basically make myself obligated to actually talk about. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get to talking about those animes. So first off, the Taming the Final Boss one, that thing, which of course is an anime that's always going to be compared to Hame Fuhura with Baccarina, because well, the whole concept behind them are very similar and everything, getting isekai into an otome game and everything. But when it comes to this anime, I'd say I think I at the very least enjoyed it more than Hamefuda. Though I think that's mainly just due to the fact that I think the romance is better in this, and also because of Eileen. Considering I honestly don't really like Katrina very much in Tamefuda. So, yeah. Just overall, I don't really like the characters in it, I think. But this one here, we got Silene at the very least. So, yeah. Probably the worst thing that was about this anime was just the pacing on it, I think. Considering it was fast. Especially towards the end of the final, like, 3 or 4 episodes with that last arc and everything, considering, like, half the time I didn't really understand what was exactly going on in that final arc, because it was just going so fucking fast. And if it wasn't for the fact that the pacing was kind of so bad and going so quickly, I think this probably, I'll be able to say, was actually better than Hamefura. Though currently on Mal, I kind of just have it at the same rating, considering I just don't really care. Don't think it's really that much better, but I still enjoyed it and everything. Then same with Hamefuda and everything. It's just that it's got its negatives and positives that end up equalizing with it and everything, I guess. But yeah, going by the ending of the anime here, with how rushed that kind of seemed to be, I think I'm pretty confident saying there's no second season for this. Considering just how quickly it just went through all that and kind of just summarized everything up for a happy ending and everything. Considering it kind of just went, did an epilogue kind of thing, let it last a minute or something. So yeah, pretty sure there's not going to be a season 2 of this. Just saying. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this. The only thing that was good, guys, really great was romance and Eileen, I guess. That's it though. But moving on to Tinkin, reincarnated as a sword. Which, to be honest, I don't actually have much to say about this anime. Considering this is literally the first time I've actually talking about it, besides the beginning of the season before it started airing. But yeah, this anime was honestly very enjoyable, though I don't think it's going to be very memorable for me, sadly. But it was definitely very enjoyable. And let's see. One thing I will kind of just go ahead and say is the fact that I think I did actually see the first chapter of the manga back when it was released. Though that was I'm pretty sure that was basically all purely due to Noble Lost Boss kind of streaming at that time, making a video for new manga releases and stuff. And that ended up being one of them. That actually even made it into the video if I remember correctly. So yeah, I ended up getting a bit of an interest there, and we got an anime for it now. So great. Though I think it was only the first chapter that I actually saw back then, because that was pretty much all that was actually released at the time. But yeah, second season, I think there's a good chance for that, personally. Considering I think we possibly already got a leak or something about that, with it getting a second season already. From a reliable source, even. but still no actual confirmation of a second season. Though it did end on to be continued, and personally, I kind of think to be continued is kind of just basically an announcement for a new season without actually announcing the next season. That's basically what I feel like a to be continued normally is these days, kind of. But yeah, that's more or less that's kind of going on. One thing that's kind of happened in the final episode that I honestly really wasn't surprised about at all was just Fran's parents, with them being raised by Amanda. So yeah, that honestly wasn't very surprising, though I didn't actually really see it coming, to be honest. But not surprising at all. Though this kind of makes things a bit weird to me, I think, considering that kind of makes it where Amanda's more of Fran's grandmother than anything. But nothing bad about it, I guess. I don't really think I have anything else to talk about for Tinkin now, I think. Great! I already went through all my anime. Oh, God. I don't really have much else to talk about either, considering I didn't actually get around to really playing games, so that's kind of a lie, because I basically spent most of the time this week playing games, just not what I was expecting to be playing. Considering the update for Lessons Love hasn't actually been released to the public yet, so I'm kind of guessing that the public updates has been changed from being a week behind the supporters and is now just 2 weeks behind. So, bit annoying, but I can deal with it. Most annoying thing about it, to be honest, is the fact that this is the Halloween Dorm Wars update that we're getting. And yeah, it's in the middle of December and we're getting that update now for the public. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we should have gotten that like 2 months ago, but because of delays due to things going on at the beginning of the year, basically, and also the rework, that kind of got pushed things back. But yeah, guess we're going to be getting that update going to the public this weekend, I guess, considering it was updated on Sunday, I think, if I remember correctly. So it should be public then, I guess. So I should have plenty of time to play it. And then at that point, it's going to be a whole entire month for the Christmas update to be released to the public, considering that thing will probably get released basically when the this version goes public, I think. I guess that's what he did, making it so when the new version's available, the previous one goes public. I guess that works, kind of. But yeah, as I said, I kind of was playing something else this entire week. I wasn't expecting to be playing, because I kind of discovered Corruption of Champions 2, and I played that a lot, though I never really made much progress at all. Seriously. And also, if I remember correctly, I think this did actually kind of get into actually have a parody in Devious World, and that's where I kind of originally discovered it. Considering I'm pretty sure at some point within the last year, maybe even last 6 months, and one of the updates, a parody was added for this, but I just think when I actually decided to look it up because it actually did intrigue me. I only actually found the original Corruption of Champions and didn't really know about the Corruption of Champions 2. Maybe because that it was just started development, maybe, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, pretty good from what I've seen so far, though I kind of haven't really played it the last 2 days, considering I kind of moved over to something else that that same developer made, Trials in Tainted Space. Don't think I really need to say the abbreviation of that. But yeah, for the most part, I've basically just been playing those two games, not making any progress at all, to be honest. And I basically just completely lose track of time of playing them, and that's the reason why I end up playing them so much. Because I kind of have it where I'm watching Max Endurance stream on my other monitor, though I'm not really paying it much attention to it. So yeah, while that's over there, I'm playing these games, which actually has my focus. In which another thing about them is the fact that I didn't really intend to be reading that much of them, kind of just skim through them originally. just to see what kind of stuff was in it and everything. Yeah, I'm basically reading everything at this point, which is kind of annoying, because some parts of the darn thing have quite a bit of text, which takes a while to read, which is the reason why I basically made no progress. It doesn't help the fact that I think I've been spending like half the time looking at wikis trying to figure out exactly what I want to do when it comes to the character itself I'm playing as, considering you kind of change that stuff, especially in Trials and Tainted Space. You can really modify your character there. But, yeah. I guess I've kind of found two games that I really like. I need to stop playing so much because they're taking up way too much of my time, considering I kind of haven't gotten around to doing other things like what I normally do each day. Yeah, but yeah, I guess I'm basically done at this point with this video because I honestly really don't have much else to talk about. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, I was going to be streaming this week for sure, but Corruption of Champions 2 and Trials in Tainted Space. Yeah, those kind of prevent me from actually doing a stream this week that I was planning to do. And saying I really wanted to try and actually get around to doing that. But I ended up playing those games instead. Great. But yeah, I guess at that point is everything for this week, I guess. So yeah, I guess that there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.